Hey everyone, I'm Gigas and welcome to the Influencer Marketing Agency course, and in this course you will learn everything that you need to know about the influencer marketing agencies. I've been running an influencer marketing agency for over a year now and I've gathered a lot of experience. So first let me explain how this works. After this course you will be able to earn $5,000 in less than a single month, just trust me on that one. Next is you need to understand the growth of this niche, so you can see it right here, 24 billion to 85 billion in just 5 years. And next we will learn full agency build out step by step. So moving on to the next step is influencer marketing landscape. So the current market value as I mentioned is 24 billions and projected in 5 years it's gonna be 85 billion, so that's a huge jump. Next is brands spend $100,000 per month on influencer campaigns and influencers earn $10,000 per day. That's an insane amount of money. And you as the middleman will also earn a lot. So moving on to we are the Uber Airbnb of influencers. So what I wanted to say here is that Uber has no cars but connect drivers with riders. So how does this happen? They are the middlemen. Also Airbnb, they have no real estate but they connect hosts with guests. That's also another good example. And you? No in-house creator, but you connect influencers with brands. So you don't need to be an influencer to earn money in the influencer space. Next is quick revenue model. So influencer John charges $10,000 for a single video. Then a brand pays him $10,000 and you as the influencer marketing agency owner earn from 20 to 30% from each video. So as you can see here, you make $2,000 to $6,000 per deal. So it depends on the deal, but you can earn a ton of money. Next is core services, so talent management, so you present influencers and take percent out of each deal. Next is one-time collabs, so you can pitch a single integration via email, a quick turnaround. And next is a full campaign management, end-to-end strategy, outreach, analytics, and 10 to 30% of fee. And now let's move on to the niche part and starting your own agency. So here I have your niche sectors. As you can see, we can choose a broad or narrow audiences. So a broad audience could be cooking, beauty, automotives, and also a lifestyle. But if you want to choose a bit narrower options, you can go with organic skincare, vintage cars, vegan recipes, and all of other stuff like that. And next is tech. What I would suggest is going to tech because there is a ton of AI companies that want to do sponsorship with influencers and this niche is very untapped, so trust me on that one, you have to start with the tech. But all in all, you have to choose a niche that you understand because I wouldn't hop on AI niche if I didn't understand it. So if you understand cooking, just do the cooking niche because you will do it way better than starting a niche you don't really know. And moving on to the network growth. So brands, research target brands, capture budget, goals, and add to sheet. So you have to contact a ton of brands and add them to your sheet if they agree to work with you, and then you can give them deals. Also the same works with influencers. You have to contact influencers, you have to collect their media kits, so you have to know the prices for each video. You also have to know their demographics because a lot of companies do ask where the most viewers are from and what are their age. So you also have to get that from the influencers and track everything in a Notion or Google Sheet. It actually depends on you. Then moving on to the outreach and qualification. So a trigger, a brand inquiry, or an influencer list ready. Next is a discovery call or email. So budget, audience, KPIs. Next is a shortlist. So you have to present 10 to 30 influencers to the brand and then approval. So sign off, contracts, ship products. Ship products is only for deals that are with physical products, but if you're pitching an AI company, you have no physical products, so it's even easier. Next is execution, so creative posting and approvals. So let's now move on to the 14-day campaign example. As you can see on day 1, on day 2, you have to identify the brands. You have to send them LinkedIn messages or emails. So it depends on you which app you use more, but I would suggest email outreach because they usually reply. If you send like 5 emails, they would probably reply. Next is on day 3 or day 5, you have to gather requirements. So you have to gather a shortlist, 10 to 15 influencers, and they have to work with you. Next is day 6 to day 10, negotiate rates and finalize the deal. So when you found companies, you found influencers, you have to negotiate the deals, right? Then on day 11 and day 14, you have to sign contracts and logistics if it's a physical product. And moving on to day 14 is the content creation. So the influencer creates the video, You can see the analytics and you get paid for that video as being a middleman. So next is legal and finance. So you need to use simple, clear contracts. So agency fee percent, payment terms. The contracts are not that hard, but I think I'll be doing a video in the future about this because not many people understand how contracts work. Next is you need to have some invoice templates. That's pretty easy. You just go on Google, search invoice generator online, pick one, just type in the information and it's super easy. So nothing to worry about here. And next is company setup basics. So also just pretty basic stuff, not that hard. And next you need to scale your agency. So when you have everything ready, you are getting deals, you need to build case studies and showcase wins. So now when you are contacting a company, you can say I helped 7 companies with their influencer marketing campaigns and I can also help you to do that. You have valid reasons to work with them. Next is automate outreach. So if you understand how AI automations work, you can also automate all of the outreach with make.com or any other AI automations app. So you will not have to even lift your finger to contact brands and influencers. Next is upsell, PR modeling, and sponsorship services. That's also a thing you can look at. And last is plan advanced course or starter pack. So this one works just for the creators. You can launch a media agency, course pack, or anything that you actually want. So I'm sure you'll learn something from that course, and if you want to work with me, just comment anything under this video and I'll make sure to hit you up and I will help you build your agency. So see you in the next video.